And welcome back, everyone. Pre-recording my videos on Monday, as I've been doing for a little bit, which I've been finding very helpful, because I've also been doing some pre-recording like on Sunday. I've done the Who Would Wins on Sunday, so I don't have to do them today, which saves me a lot of time. And it's the week of Who Would Win, so let's get started. This comes to us from S.R. Varus, who asked the question, who would win a fight? Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist versus Supreme Patriarch of the Imperial Colleges of Magic, Balthasar Gelt. From Warhammer. Now, looking up what Balthasar is capable of doing proved to be the trickiest part of this Who Would Win. The general layout is he's a sorcerer, a wizard like many individuals in Warhammer. His specialty seems to be alchemy of a kind of nature where he turns anything, be it metal, non-living, or living individuals, to stone. To gold. Which is why I'm guessing him and Edward were lumped together in this fight. Because Edward, obviously being an alchemist, is able to transmute materials into different materials by understanding their, chemical makeup, nature, all that. But right out the gate for this fight, now I don't want to go too long on this video. This is going to be one of the short ones. Also, I'm a little cramped for time this morning, but I'm going to be pre-recording a bunch of stuff later when I get back from work. The immediate problem I have here is Edward has to touch something. The Primarch does not. I was about to say Primarch. The Gelt. We'll just say Gelt. Balthasar Gelt. I'll say either Balthasar or Gelt. Balthasar does not need to touch something to turn something to gold. Also, Balthasar is not bound by the ideas of non-living material turning to gold. Alchemy, you can't normally transmute a living person in the full metal world. There are exceptions, obviously. For example, Edward's brother he wasn't transmuted. There was a different thing going on there, but his body is gone throughout most of the series. It's very rare you're able to transmute humans, but there's certain exceptions that will allow you to do that. Edward's not one of those people who can do that. So right out the gate, Edward needs to be in physical contact with someone or something to transmute it, and B, you can't transmute non-living material. You can't transmute living material, but non-living is where you can transmute things. Point being is that Elric already falls into a very big disadvantage here. At any point in time, if Gelt just decides to, or is able to, use his abilities properly, Edward's done because he wouldn't be able to stop the transmutation. Also, it really needs to be stressed that what Edward Elric, and all the alchemists within Full Metal Alchemist do, while it's magical, it's a combination of magic and science. It's not true magic, but nor is it true science. It is a mix of both. While in Warhammer, it is very much described as straight-on magic, and even though there are individuals who can be resistant to magic in the Warhammer world, Edward has never shown, except through sheer willpower, the ability to kind of neg stuff. So, and if it's just a sudden, you turn to gold, there's no way he just suddenly, says, I choose not to be gold. That's not how that works. So, ultimately, I don't see Edward doing very well in this fight, because the Primarchs, they're all physically trained too. It's not that they only use magic; they can fight on their own. So, Edward being scrappy and a fighter doesn't really mean much in this circumstance either. So if I had to put money on it, and I normally don't because, there's no point in putting money in, but if I had to put $5 down on it, I would say probably going with Balthasar Gelt. The fact that he can transmute living bodies, not just inanimate objects or non-living material, is a big plus in his column. And the fact that he doesn't need to touch someone is also a big plus in his column. Add on the fact that in Warhammer, these guys can live a long time and have a lot more experience than someone like Edward, which I'm not exactly sure what the age of this guy is, but I know Warhammer has very long lifespans in it. So That means that's a lot more fighting experience under this guy's belt. That's a lot more, knowledge this guy has. So I would probably go Balthasar. But this is just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below if you feel the same way or if you think differently. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next one.